All right, all right. Hello, everyone. And today I just want to give you an update because I've seen, even though I sent out the 18 minutes update yesterday, uh, still a lot of people, even if I'm saying to them, wait, think before act, a lot of people cannot do that. They're acting and everyone is worried. I can understand that. But I just want to give you some insight on actually how you calculate how much hash power, how much pop you get, and so on. So I want to walk through and explain to you that it is not that bad, even though I understand people are very upset because they're expecting from the beginning something else. Of course, I understand. But in this case, it's about not letting people lose any money. That is the number one priority. Okay. So now I'm just going to show you how you will get back your principal. And hand on heart, so many of you have already got your money back, even more than that, made a lot of good money, of course. But for example, there's a lot of people that maybe came in a little bit later, invest a little bit lesser, and so on. And then we need to figure out how they can get all their principal back without loss. That is number one priority in this presentation. So just take, like again, yesterday on the recording, I said, let's talk about the investment of 10,000. This is just mathematics. You can choose whatever number you have there. If you did $100, $1,000, or whatever amount, I just give you the way to calculate and how to think. So I hope this will clear up some understanding. All right. So for example, if we now base the 10,000 invested that you buy in Hashpower, that will give you today 1,000 hash, terahash or something they call it. So 1,000 hash in the total pool. So 1,000 divided with the hash pool, which is closing in on this call, I think it's 3.8, but I calculate 40 million right now in the hash pool. If you divide that, that means you will get 0.000025. Okay, it doesn't sound much, right? Now, how you calculate then, this is your share in the big hash pool. Then you take that share divided with the daily output, which is 300,000 pop, gives you a daily of 8.33 pop token. And yes, when you see that, you think, oh my goodness, I can never get my money back. But this is wrong. You have to think this is daily coming all the time. I mean, I'm not talking about how people expecting to have 1% a day or anything like that. This is about how all people can get back their funds. That's the number one priority. Okay. Now, if you take 8.33 times 30, that will give you 249.9 pop token monthly. Okay, this is the basic information about how you calculate from this pool. Remember, the hash pool is around 38, but I'm calculating on 40 because it will increase a little bit more. If you then take current price versus 2x and 3x from now, but if you take today's price, it's actually $1.65. So that means your 1 month, 249.9 token with the price today will give you a $412.33 if you wish to sell your pop token directly against USDT, which currently is trading very much. So that is okay. But here's the thing. We all know that a lot of things is going to happen to pop chain. Number one is BETV is about to launch, and that will demand a lot of pop tokens. So I believe also it will go up. Not only that, as you all have heard about Luma, the only way people can join Luma is to buy pop token, and then they buy with pop token, they buy hash token in Luma. So this is how it is becoming a trigger and getting the price come up, because there's a lot of people outside who has no PUSD coming from outside trying to buy pop in any way. They have to use USDT. All right. Now let's say the price will go up. So 2x from here on. That means that price will be $3.30 from here, which is absolutely not impossible at all in the very short period of time. You still receive 249.9 pop monthly. That the price then would be 824.67 in the total for this 249. And of course, it also possibility for the price to go 3x even more, but we just calculate for 3x from here. That gives the price is roughly under $5, 4.95. That means every month now you receive $1,237 for your 249 pop tokens that you get daily, monthly. Okay, now let's take a look on the right side here. We're talking about to get your principal back. This is the call is all about, to help people how they can get the funds back. Now, if you take $10,000 that you invested, let's say in pop, and then you divide that in the first current price of 1.65, that will give you your principal back within 24 months. Yes, it's not optional. We all expected that it would go much faster, but still it's 24 months, okay? But let's say a price will go up as we expected, they're doing 2x from here to 330. And you divide that together with your 10,000, then suddenly we're getting your funds back within 12 months. And then the 3x, that means that the price will go to 495, and divide that in 10,000. That means in 8 months, you will get your principal back. What people need to understand is, yes, this is not what they expected, but this at least people get their money back. But they will not just get the money back. This is the time, how long it will take to get the money back. But after they get the principal back, they will continue to actually receive pop token daily, daily, weekly, monthly, yearly, all right, for the next coming 99 years, as the algorithm is set up, same as Bitcoin. It's mining, and to get all the 1 billion pop token out, it will take 100 years, okay? So you need to think, okay, this is the way you get your money back, fastest way maybe. And then after that, everything will be a profit. And they don't need to do anything except to have a Nivex account. And from there on, they can sell the pop token whenever they want. Okay, this is one important part. So there's a lot of elements here moving, of course. We don't know exactly how much the hash pool will be, but we all know that after October, there will be no more PUSD. And then people won't buy as much hash power. So let's see where we end up with that number. Of course, the price, we cannot say it's going to be like this. Is what we estimate and believe in what's going to happen because of PopChain's popularity. And there's a lot of companies that want to get onboarded into PopChain, which helps everything, because people need gas fee in their wallet. And currently, for anyone to use PopChain, they need to buy pop token. They don't have any PUSD like you and me. This is companies, projects outside our ecosystem that comes in. So they need to go into Nivex to buy pop token and use that gas fee. So that will create more and more buying power, if you say like that. Now, if we move on to next slide here, just to show you current price of the pop USDT, it continues to grow strongly, as you can see here on the picture as well. It's currently 165, but we also believe it's going to go higher and higher and higher because of the demand. Now, this is not a pitch call at all, but I just want to give you what we are doing. For example, we are using an alternative. Instead of sitting and waiting or selling directly our pop, we're using our pop token to buy Luma's hash power. And this is a way to get your return on investment much, much faster. Because you can see here on the picture right now, the current price of a Luma token is 0.73. What you do need to understand, Luma started 20th of September. Today is the 3rd of October. So roughly 2 weeks it's been operating. The price started at 0.05, and now the price is 0.73. Again, this is not a pitch call, I'm just explaining. What happened is when you buy Luma hash power, you receive Luma tokens every day. And it's because it's so aggressive aggregator, the price goes up, 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 because no one can buy the Luma token. They can only mint it as mining. That's why you're buying Hashpower. And what happened is, for example, argument's sake, you go in and use 500 pop or 1000 pop and you buy Hashpower. And that Hashpower then mining out more and more Luma to you. And the Luma, I mean, you get Luma every day and the price keep going up, going up, going up. So in the end, you can then swap out your Luma back to pop. And then you withdraw and you can go back to Nivex and you can sell up USDT. So this is a good way, I will say, to get your ROI back much faster. This is optional. I'm just giving you the heads up. Now, the projection of Luma is very controversial. The reason why the price keep going up so rapidly is because they have a special mechanism that you need to burn away 55% of the whole Luma tokens. There are totally 210 million tokens. And every time people withdraw the Luma, and then you swap out against the pop token. When you have swapped out against pop token, your Lumas, 55% go to burn, 45% goes back to the liquidity pool. And they will do this all the way down from 210 million tokens down to 21 million tokens. This is the reason why you see the prices so raising so drastically. And this is just the beginning after 2 weeks. I heard different numbers, but they say the Luma token will hit 5, 10, 50 dollars and so on and so on. We can only speculate, right? But because of the interest from outside, as again, 2 weeks they have been operating. There are over 75,000 people already who join in Luma, and maybe half is coming from pop, but the other half coming from outside that never participate in pop, and that's also creating a lot of buying power because they need pop to join Luma, and they have to buy it from the Nivex exchange with USDT. So just want to give you this 2 things. There is ways to get the ROI back faster. And then the third alternative, which I said also in the last recording, is you can just swap, you just leave your PUSD in your Nivex exchange and wait for next year when there come other alternatives, what you can do with it. But if you want your ROI to work for you, my recommendation is to buy the pop Hashpower inside Nivex, because again, you saw the dates here, how long it will take to get your funds back maybe. But after you receive your ROI, you know that you will still receive pop daily for the next, or in your lifetime, I can guarantee you at least, because 99 years forward. So this is what I mean. I'm not here to pitch again. I just want to see every problem has a solution. Even if the solution is not always maybe what you expected, it's still a solution. So I hope this clears more things up, and I will keep you updated with more information. And today is my last day here in Singapore. Tomorrow I will fly back. We're going to Sweden and be there a week or 2, and then I will keep you updated on everything going on. So with that, I will say thank you. Have a good day.